Hey my friends, what's going on? Kato here on a beautiful day, my friend. So 6 figures side income stream. In this video, what we do, guys, we create a training and a webinar where we break down and we talk about a new system that's gonna help many people create 6 or 7 figures online. Now, if you're into affiliate marketing, if you're into make money online, if you're into that niche, I like to keep you guys updated on my channel of what's going on, of what we're currently doing right now. So I'm gonna show you the training, right? This is what we're currently working on right now. This is something that's gonna go crazy, and we have a Facebook group for this stuff. What I want you to do as you watch the training, if you're interested, there's gonna be a link down below. Join into the Facebook group because I'm keeping you guys updated of what's going on. If you're someone who's into creating income online with passive different programs and different things with affiliate marketing, definitely watch this video, pay attention to this stuff. Let's watch it.
Good morning, everyone. Michael Mansell here, coming to you from Tucson, Arizona with Finish Line Network, and I've got some really cool people on the webinar today, so I'm super excited, and we've got some cool people. Say hello, everyone. Everyone's surrounding me here. Guys. Hello. Welcome to have everybody on board here today. This is going to be fantastic today because we've got some really cool things to give away today with some free traffic and some free swag. I'll tell you about that in just a second. But we have a big announcement at the end of this webinar as well. But we're going to kick this off here this morning with a little bit of numbers and an update on where we're at with our numbers. This pre-launch has been absolutely insane. We started calling internally. Doug and Greg came and said, we're going to make this the biggest pre-launch of 2018. And sometimes you might have heard that out there and then you see nothing. Well, we're not just saying it. You guys are helping us prove it. You guys are helping us prove that this is not only the biggest pre-launch of 2018, we're on track to set some records in the industry as a whole. Let's not just make this the greatest pre-launch of 2018. How about we make it the greatest pre-launch of the internet? How cool would that be, huh? That could get some goosebumps going and get us excited. So we're gonna jump into this. I know Greg's got some numbers. Greg, come out here and give us some numbers. What are we doing? I mean, are people taking action out there?
You know, Michael, I've been pulling some reports over here, and I've got to say, you know, what's really exciting about this pre-launch is, you know, it wasn't just a matter of, you know, coming out in the first 2 days and going boom and then kind of, you know, slump city. Because I've seen that before. I've done a lot of internet marketing over the last 24 years. This time, it's like we're just starting to hit, you know, a little momentum. We're actually seeing daily numbers increase. The people out there, I mean, they're earning their badges, they're taking the actions. And let me just share some numbers. Because I mean, this is just, you know, something, again, that, you know, everyone can see. And here's something else, Michael, you know, super exciting about Finish Line Network, you know, where it's not just, you know, kind of a nice term where people are literally going to start at the finish line. We're totally transparent. You know, you can see the pre-launch numbers from literally from day one. It was on the landing page of the corporate site. And you guys can see it every day. And those are completely legitimate numbers. And, you know, I'm going to read it off, but everyone can see it. But I mean, we're at 66,474 people. I mean, so, I mean, when you really think about that, Michael, we started at 0 2 weeks ago. And I mean, we're like a stone's throw away from 70. And I'm with you. I mean, and this is what we're going to talk about. We got some big announcements on this call because we're super excited. I mean, we are just determined, you know, we talk about being the biggest launch ever, which, you know, obviously that's great. But what we're really going to do is we're going to build incredible stories for you guys. The action you guys are taking right now, you're building your launch story. And with that said, that's where money comes in, not only the day of the launch, but we're going to be here for years to come. I mean, so the work you guys are doing right now, it's going to pay dividends in just a wild, wild way. And Michael, I'll just cover a few other things. The number of actions that have been taken, 769,449. I mean, so let's just call that 770,000 actions. Our 66,000 people have taken, you know, 750,000 actions, and they've earned, I'm losing my voice already, they've earned 5,700,000 and, you know, 507,000 points. I mean, 5,700,000. So, I mean, it's big. big numbers. And that's, you know, what these guys are doing.
Man, that's crazy that we're pushing 6 million points already awarded in this pre-launch. I mean, you know, Greg is excited when the desk is getting pounded, and it was Greg was pounding the desk this morning. I love it, Greg. I love the excitement of that. You guys really understand the fundamentals of what this pre-launch does. Greg said it. We're laying the foundation of the success to follow here. We're laying that solid foundation of a massive community of people that are hungry, that are ready to go out there and market their business, whatever the business is, market the products of Finish Line Network, really dive deep into learning how to become a professional marketer, not some, you know, oh, I'm here today and I'm gone tomorrow marketer. We want to train and grow and encourage and expand the knowledge of online marketers, whether that's copywriting, video marketing, email marketing, social media marketing, you name it. When it comes to marketing, we're here to help you guys grow as business owners and entrepreneurs and online marketers. That is what Finish Line Network is about. So if you're here, you're absolutely in the right place and you're at the right time. The momentum that we're seeing is massive. And we have an announcement that we're going to make at the end of this call here. Greg's going to come back and give us some more details about something really, really massive that we're going to be announcing today. And you guys want to stay tuned to that because it is going to take our pre-launch from here, and it's going to, our goal and our dream and our hope and our intention is to just smash the ceiling of what the imagination of what's possible out there is. So I know that sounds big and it's exciting, and it really is. So you guys absolutely should stay till the end of this webinar. We've got some great guests coming on here today. We're also going to be giving away some free traffic and some free swag. We're going to give away a shirt and a hat to 2 people that have submitted their testimonial videos. So stay tuned for that as well during the webinar. But first and foremost here, I want to go over to a guy that has taken action. He's jumped into Finish Line Network. He's taken action. He showed up. And when you understand where he's coming from, you guys and gals out there, I know that there's going to be so many of you out there that are going to be super relating to what Scott is going to share with us here, because he is showing up and he's taken action. I'm not going to give away a story. I'm going to let him explain what it is, but I'm really, really impressed with Scott and the energy and the effort that he's putting in here. So Scott, I got you unmuted. Go ahead and come on out here and let us know just a little bit about who you are, how long you've been in the internet marketing, and what your story is.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Michael. For people that don't know me, my name is Scott Turner. I'm actually been in network marketing for only about maybe 2-3 years. And I'm actually a coal miner here in Wyoming. I've been a coal miner for about 8 years. But a lot of my story, probably you guys can relate, is when I started out, I struggled. And believe it or not, and a lot of people out there, I actually got into a business, a Bitcoin business, and I lost a lot of money. I even actually cashed out my 401k and got into it and lost everything. Had to go back to coal mining because I actually quit my job. Go back to coal mining. But the thing is I know that there is a way to make money online. I've done it, and I want that for everybody. So I'm still not giving up. I've been with Michael Menzel and a lot of his programs, and this program, I just saw the potential and see everything that it has. And with all the leaders in here, the compassion that they are trying to help everybody succeed. So I'm just following the steps. I download the app. I'm sharing it with everybody. And it's working. It's fun, earning the badges, and it just keeps on happening and happening. I work at a coal mine. I work 12.5-hour shifts, nights, days. I find the time to share this opportunity on my breaks or anytime I can, and it's working. You just got to take action out there. With people that you don't know, just, send them a message saying, hey, I have a great, amazing opportunity. If it doesn't interfere with what you're doing right now, would you take a look? you know, you got to get through so many no's to get a yes. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just keep on going, keep on asking. And I know it's going to work. And I'm excited about this. I know that the biggest thing is we're all excited with the pre-launch and everything like that. But, you know, I heard a quote here, you know, character, you know, your character is the ability to maintain your resolution after the excitement has passed. So we're all excited right now. And then what's going to happen? And I've been there before. In 2 weeks, are you going to find another thing to get into? No, stay with this. It has everything for you. Residual, a high ticket, all the training. And I'm excited. I'm so excited, Michael. And, you know, I just can't wait. And I'm just going to keep on going because I want to help everybody. That's what I love to do, is help everybody succeed. And that's what you just got to be genuine.
Yeah, absolutely, Scott. Man, one of the biggest things that you said in there that I absolutely love is you said you make the time. There's so many people out there. Their number one excuse is I don't have the time, right? And that's what I'm so impressed about you and your wife. You make the time. You, like you said, you find the time, and the bottom line is you make the time to take those small little actions. And I know that as when we talked the other day, you were mentioning the fact that with the app, you can take those small little actions in a lot more efficient way now than you could have ever done before. Is that not correct?
That is correct. Yep, I do. I mean, I whenever I have time, you know, I'm messaging people. And the key is also, is not just message people and let it go. Follow up. The key is follow up. Sometimes it takes me 3 to 4 times talking to someone to at least get them to look or say, yeah, I'm interested. So,
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, follow-up is definitely key, and reaching out to people multiple times. I mean, that's the whole reason, you know, when I'm talking about Facebook and being consistent with posting, you're actually following up every single time you post another thing about Finish Line Network on your Facebook. Same way with people. If you just send them a link and say, hey, check this out, they're going to go about their life. If you don't come back to them and say, hey, did you get a chance to check out that video I sent you? And one other point I wanted to make with you, Scott, is that is it not true that you don't sit there and try to sell the whole program yourself? So you don't try to sit there and, like, because we're talking about time, are you just sending them the video, the link to watch the video and to get into the back office for free and letting the system do the work?
Yes, I am. You know, I ask them permission, and then I send them the link and say, watch this, you know, and I also say, if you're upfront, if this is not for you, it's okay. Just let me know. And then, you know, let the system sell itself. And it does. You know, I'm just waking up with texts and saying another sign up, and, you know, and then follow up with your team too, you know, say, hey, make sure you download the app, get on and share this, people. This is a perfect time to do it right now when we're in pre-launch. It's free for everybody. And that's, you know, that's all I'm doing is just following the steps.
Yeah, that's great, man. I love how you're just keeping it simple and just putting in the action, leveraging the systems that everybody has access to right now. So good job for doing that. I appreciate you coming on a Saturday here. I know you just got off of some long shifts, so I appreciate your time being on here, Scott. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, next we are going to go on to a little bit of training. I want to bring you guys a little bit of training here. But before we do that, I'm going to throw it over to Paul, because Paul takes care of he takes care of our email marketing, which is kind of fitting because he's one of the main trainers inside of our ePod product that's going to be launching here when the cart's open. So Paul, I know you've been doing some emailing. You're seeing our email list grow massively through this pre-launch. Give us some updates on the email list and what you're doing and what you got coming up here with your ePod course that's going to be launching soon.
Yeah, it's been exciting. I mean, just like the pre-launch, I mean, everybody in pre-launch is getting added to the email list, and so we're seeing literally thousands and thousands of people joining us here at Finish Line Network on the email list. And you know, the open rates, the engagement on the emails, the clicks are outstanding to see. In fact, our first follow-up emails, I mean, are about 50%, which is unbelievable for the number of people we have in this pre-launch. So people are taking action, and that's a testament to the numbers Greg was just sharing. I mean, it's so cool that we're literally sitting at, I mean, there's millions of actions being or points being awarded. We're closing in on 1 million actions that are going to be taken before we go live. And, you know, it's just because people are checking their emails. And I'm telling you guys, there's power in email. Like we had a small little hiccup with emails not sending for a few days, and it impacted some of our, you know, numbers for these events. And so it just proves that email marketing is so vital and so important. And if you look at our leaderboard, our top, you know, the top leaders, they are using email as a primary mechanism to reach out to people. Now, it's not saying if you don't have an email list, you can't be successful at this, because we have other leaders that were on. Sarah Louise was there. She admitted she didn't have an email list, but she's getting hundreds of people signed up here by doing Facebook and doing just what Scott's doing, which is taking action on small little steps of action. So, you know, but there is power with when you get an email list, when you build it. And I'm working together with Devon Brown on Email Profits on Demand. And we've been meeting together, Devon and I, with Doug and other people of the team. And I'm telling you guys, what you are in store for with that ePod, that first digital product, is something truly special. It's something magical, something that will help you guys accelerate your path to you know, having a sustainable online business. And that's what I'm pumped about. That's why I'm so excited for that first product that's going to be out there. And just kudos to everybody for just taking action. I mean, the whole world is standing up and taking notice to this because of the results that we're seeing. And so keep up the energy, the fire, and all that, guys. It is fun to watch, and it's really, really cool to see those actions, because consistency is key to this business. And you know, I've been a part of other business opportunities before. And, you know, the reality is it's, you know, you're having to go to dinner with people. You're having to go sit down with them. You're having to take them to coffee just to get one referral, you know. And here at Finish Line Network, we've made it so simple with the app. There's even pre-written emails that I've written, 3 really good emails that I've written. And all you have to do is copy and paste those. Even if it's an email to 1 or 2 people, copy and paste the messages from the app. I say that every time I'm on. That's because it works. Just like Scott's saying, it's all about duplicating. We're not asking you to go take a whole group of people to dinner. We're not asking you to spend thousands of dollars in dinner and coffee bills and awkward home meetings with people. We have made it so simple. Grab this, grab your phone, copy, paste, send, and start positioning people for massive success. So guys, I'm really excited for this, as you can tell, but I'm going to turn it back over to Michael, because we have a full house of amazing people ready to train you guys.
That's awesome, Paul. I appreciate that. And what I love about what we're seeing here is the excitement that we have as, you know, leaders inside of Finish Line Network and the other leaders. A lot of times we have to come with our own belief system before anybody else knows about it, or we start sharing about it. We've got to put our own belief and excitement and energy out there. But I have never seen a company transition over to the members' belief and excitement as quickly as I've seen inside of Finish Line Network. And that is, I think, is a direct result of how quickly we are growing, how dynamic the people inside of Finish Line Network are, and the people that we're attracting to Finish Line Network in this whole pre-launch. And like Paul was saying, I mean, it's super, super simple right now because we're in that pre-launch phase where people don't have to spend money to check it out. They can get in, they can experience, they can get on one of these training webinars. We've got Franco and Keeter coming up here next to give us some solid training that other people, you know, might have spent thousands of dollars on.
Right.
We're giving that to people right now. So this time right now is absolutely crucial to set that foundation like we've been talking about. So thank you very much, Paul.
Yeah, thank you
for that update. I'm super looking forward to ePod coming out. I'm super excited to jump right into that content and start learning myself inside of Email Profits on Demand and the other products that's going to be launching. So
it's awesome.
Next, we're going to throw it over to Franco. Franco's going to come out here. I'm going to unmute Franco, and he's going to come out here and he's going to give us some insights into social media marketing. But Franco's been around the online space, direct sales space for quite a while now. About 18 years he's been in the space, done various programs, done very well with it, but has built up a very solid following over that time. And a lot of people on on this webinar and just trying to do online marketing in general, a lot of times they start out thinking, man, I don't have a list. I don't have a following. How do I build it? Man, if only I had a list, I would be successful. But I don't care whether it was 8 months ago, 10 years ago, or 18 years ago, every single one of us that has some form of a following, whether it's social media, email, snail mail back in the day, you name it, we all started out with the same number, 0. So it doesn't matter where you're starting, it's about where you're going to. So Franco, why don't you come on out here and share with us some of your insights in the online marketing world?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys. Great to be here. Guys, man, while I've been here, I've got a full page of outline notes and that I'm going to execute on, because these are bullet points that help the promotion of this pre-launch. You stay focused right on message, and there's nothing you have to reinvent. Absolutely zero. I'm not going to reinvent anything, because these guys already gave me like 10 different ideas for a quick little content piece for social media, your email list, whatever. And that's been the heart of everything. Good news, great news right now is I've got a full training for you on a whole marketing plan of the day, kind of to organize you, especially if you're a coal miner in Wyoming, right? I mean, you have to organize your stuff. And when you're organized, you can hit this market with so much confidence, because you know with confidence where you're taking people. So the thing is, I'm not going to have all the time to go through all these slides. I'm going to race through them. But the good news is I've got this PowerPoint slide already saved for you. I'm going to give it to the guys. They're going to upload it wherever it needs to go, in the group, in the website, the back office, whatever, so that you can have everything. So don't worry if I speed through this stuff. And to execute this and show you that this stuff works, it's just keeping stuff simple. While we've been listening here, I've already posted something on Facebook that's just a screenshot of what we're doing here of this webinar with a quick little message. And boom, copy, paste, send. You can just post it. It's that simple. It's not complicated stuff. What I'm going to go through is on slides. Some people may think, oh, this is a little techie or whatever. It's not at all. The execution is right there. I popped a picture on Facebook with a sweet little note, quick, short, to the point, pop it on there, and move people right into the funnel that you've already been given. There's 3 of them back there in the back office. Let me get right into it and share my screen real quick and show you this. Hold on one second. So plan of the day, let me go over here to my PowerPoint. Let me click on share. Let me know if you're seeing those slides already. You guys seeing those?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna go to slideshow. It's kind of funny moving around here. Okay, slideshow there is gonna let me. Yes, from the beginning. Let me race through. Again, remember, I have every single one of these slides. Just kick back, relax, let your subconscious take this in. You're going to have the entire file here. So Finish Line Network, right? Internet marketing training. Let me give you an idea. Let me give you a big idea that's had me here, full-time, 6-figure income earning in different programs as a leveraged affiliate marketer. I can build teams. I can do it by myself, but I've done it in this way. I've always invited people to free information about a simple, fun way to make money online. And I back it up with tons of follow-up, inviting them to free training. This is a living example. It's why I always promote these guys' programs. In this one, if you can invite people to training, we, as the company I'm speaking here, we can train them for you, make them prolific affiliate marketers, and guess what? You get paid. If you think that's a cool idea, it's had me here 18 years full-time, 6-figure income, because I focused solely on this. Just invite new people, existing people that are frustrated, into free information on a quick, simple way to learn how to make money online. We're going to teach you mindset. We're going to teach you skill sets of marketing, and then invite them to free training in your follow-up. Every good program like these guys at Finish Line Network, you're going to have training, buku training, tools, systems, everything. So you just invite people in, let the company train them, let the funnel explain stuff. You get paid. That's the idea. Okay, that's the whole idea. 18 years into this thing, that's what I distilled it down to that. So let's talk about this. Forming a really good, easy to execute plan of the day for your marketing, a systematic daily plan of action that drives results in your business. No more confusion, no more guesswork, whether you're working this full-time, part-time, whether you're really busy with family, AYSO, soccer, dance school. I've got 3 daughters. I'm busy as heck, guys. But I can still find organized, strategic, tactical stuff to do every day to drive my message forward in follow-up and attracting new people. And it's all because of this. Let me breeze through. Who cares about me? Being consistent. Here's the idea. Being consistent And having a daily plan of action is going to help you profit more and profit faster online. So there's some assumptions. This stuff is going to help you if you're doing some of the things. And if you're not right now, don't worry. We're going to teach you this stuff inside of the program as we roll in the community, family, and get you situated. I'm going to be sharing these concepts with you so you can have it all. But there's some assumptions that I go through when I tell people, look, my training is going to help you if these 4 assumptions are true somewhere in your business. If they're not, get better at them, refine them, execute more. It's really all it is execute more. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to be able to refine your process and find your own style. And there you go. But these are the 4 assumptions that I make when I'm training people. If you're doing these things, this is going to help you. If you're not doing these 4 things, you may want to refine these, and then this kind of training is going to help you better. Okay, number 1, I assume that you're building your Facebook audience, or wherever you're on social media, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you like better, but you're building an audience on, in this example, Facebook daily by searching, engaging with, and adding new people to your friends list every single day. And I will teach you how that gravitates. You mobilize people over to your email list on your own platform, your own email list where you have direct line communication with them. So critical. We'll get to that later though. But that's what you want to be doing. Always be building your audience, always be building your list, because if you're not doing that, you're not going to always be closing, right? Because you're not going to be presenting. People aren't going to be moving through the flow of your information. So this is step number 1 that I assume. The second assumption I make is if you're doing that, as you engage and attract new contacts from social media, people are curious by nature. These days, you can check out anybody before you do business with anybody, and you can go right to their Facebook profile and see who they are, what they are about. Do they repel you? Do they attract you, right? So the question to you as a marketer is, what kind of content are you posting on your wall? Because a lot of people will copy and paste and send our messages, our emails, our posts. They do everything right. I'm posting the same thing, Franco. How come I'm not making sales? And I'm like, well, let me take 5 minutes to go check out this guy, how he's showing up on Facebook. And all of a sudden it's whining, it's complaining, it's negativity, it's polarized politics all the time, like not just a little bit, but all the time, right? So there's certain things there that you can do on your wall to shoot your business in the face, or to attract more people and say, wow, this is pretty cool stuff. It's uplifting, it's motivational, it's pretty cool, value, entertainment, funny. Mac Mills, right? Funny, entertaining, right in your face. It doesn't matter what your style is, what your personality, you're going to find your niche if you're showing up well. But if you're doing just plain out repelling stuff, we can give you all the stuff to post, but if you're a repelling character, nobody's going to want to buy from you. They're going to find somebody that they're going to resonate with and buy from them. Make sense? So this is a very important second assumption. As you engage, ask yourself, well, how are you showing up on your Facebook? Most people just spam and post things that repel others. We covered this part already. You're going to have the slide. The third assumption, you're building your email list by advertising your business. I don't care how you do it. I don't care who you buy traffic from. It's a good source, check sources, whatever. I'm not here to give you direct sources or any of that. But in general, you got to act like a real entrepreneur, guys. It's a real business. At some point, you got to take a piece of what you're doing, this, that, be responsible. Don't take rent money, kids' food money, this stuff. But you got to be buying traffic. You got to be advertising. You got to be promoting. You got to be doing something to fuel brand new people into your funnel. Number 3 assumption. Number 4 assumption. If you're doing that, you better be sending a daily email. You better be posting something on social media if you're using social media as your list building, kind of your friends list. I don't know if 100% I'm with that without backup with your own email system. We'll get to that later. But right now, this system, we talked about the ePod and the emailing that's going on right now. Guys, all you need is your affiliate link. These guys they're scientists when it's coming to email. That's why I'm here. They're doing so much stuff for me. I can just drive people to the default funnel and go about my day. These guys have got the follow-up, the emails, the app, the notifications. They drive me crazy, excited with all this stuff because so much stuff is organized, methodical, systematic. They're doing it. Just run people into the system. But once you get going, you want to be sending out a daily email to your list. You want to ask them to follow, if you're doing advertisement, to build your email list first, and then you're following up via email. You want to get them to follow you on Facebook, right? You want to get them to your presentation pages. You want to get them to hangouts or webinars like this, training, free training. You want them to subscribe to your YouTube channel if you have one and you're providing a daily or a weekly video update, something like that, providing some value, entertaining them, whatever. That's what your daily email is all about. Give them a little piece of information, drive them back to your presentation. Give them a little piece of information. Hey guys, today I'm doing this and that AYSO soccer with the girls. Feel free, if I'm not around Facebook, to go back to the video, watch the video, and go to our free training. Learn how to be a prolific affiliate marketer and make some money online. Here's the link, right? You always want to be inviting them back so they can see who you are and what you're about. Makes sense? Those are the 4 assumptions. If you're doing at some point in your business these 4 things, then what I'm about to cover is going to help you. Check this out. Number 1, understand there's a protocol of success in this type of leveraged affiliate marketing. We're affiliate marketing, but we're team building at the same time, but the company's doing so much of that for you. All you got to do is really at this point focus on becoming a prolific affiliate marketer. Get people to the community. The community will nurture and cultivate that team for you, and your organization will grow. But there is a success protocol, and this is what it is. It's very simple for me. I teach my team this. This is all I teach them. Look, guys, if you want to make money online, this is what you got to do. You got to get in, right? You got to psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, you got to get into this business, become an entrepreneur, and seek to become a better entrepreneur. You got to get all in. I'm not saying, about this product, this level, whatever. I'm saying emotionally, you got to get in, all in, that you are an entrepreneur in affiliate, team building, network, whatever you want to call this, internet marketing, but you got to immerse yourself and want to become a professional. You got to get all in emotional level that you are in this business, and you're going to become prolific at it. And then it's very simple. Get your affiliate link, guys. With a program like this, you don't have to worry about funnels. This is what these guys do. Just get your link, get traffic to it. What do you do after that? Get to our training. Why? Because you're not going to know what the heck you just did, but it's going to work. If you follow this, if you're in, get all in, get traffic to your link, it's going to work, but you're not going to know why it worked. So plug into training. We explain to you the psychology of what just happened to you and what we just showed you how to do. Once you do that, guess what you do? You just teach your team to do that. That's it. That's what I've done. 18 years I've been able to simplify my business because this is the core of what I teach my teams. All right, so share the message. What kind of message do we share on social media? If I'm running out of time, let me know, guys, but I'm just going to flow through fast. So there's generic universal messages that attract the kind of people that love what we do. They're going to repel people that love the cubicle, and that's all they did. I got to be safe and secure and get my job, and that stuff is crazy on the internet. Those guys don't worry about them. There's almost nothing you can say, do to convince them if they're the personality style where this scares the living hell out of them. It's going to always scare them to death, right, guys? We've been there. So many people spend too much time with the wrong kind of people that they lose productive time with the right kind of people. What do I mean by that? If you share these messages, I guarantee you these lures, this bait is going to attract guys like me and guys like Michael Mansell and Greg Chambers and Doug Wellens and Keeter. I mean, we're all about freedom, lifestyle, liberty, free enterprise, cash flow, how to start my own business. How does this work online, right? We want to break it down. Even if we're analytical, it's still good. We want to know, how did Greg do this? How did Doug Wellens create this thing? How does this work, Michael Mansell? I see your videos, you're very convincing, but give me the nuts and bolts, right? So there's some people that are looking for that. Simple, fun way to make money. I've made my living inviting people to a fun, simple way to learn the skills to make money online. That's been my approach for 18 years. I haven't changed it because it works for me and it's in line with my personality. I like to focus on that. So those are the types of messages you can craft into content. Check this out. Content marketing, right? Take those messages. How do we distribute them? Well, you can do daily shout outs on social media. You're adding to your friends list, give them a daily shout out. Don't just post on your wall and stay there all day long, wasting time on Facebook. Post something cool to your wall, but then the people that you're adding, go to their wall and give them a shout out. Hey, how you doing? Your kids look great. Hey, they're growing. Hey, that's a great post. That's a great meme. That, you want to compliment. You want to be sincere, authentic, and genuine, but you want to compliment and recognize people, approve of them, acknowledge them, right? Get out. My real estate broker used to tell me, your business is out there. Get out of the office. Go out there. The money's out there. It's not in here. Go knock on doors and meet people. Same thing on Facebook. Get off your wall. Go to other people's wall, right? So daily shout outs, a daily content piece, get it done 10, 15 minutes. You're done with that. If you got a blog daily. If you've got an email list, send out an email. We have email masters here. Copy, paste, send. right? Just send out a daily email. Social media P&E, I'll get into that, very important. Social media, the way I do social media, 10% posting, okay? I don't care what you see on my wall, 10%. I mean, I post something, that's it, I'm done. 90% engaging with other people. P&E, post and engage. If you just post, but you never engage with people, oh, it's not working for me, right? There's cause and effect. If you're posting way too much and you're not engaging, same thing. If you're engaging with other people and then when they get curious, hey, this guy's complimenting me, who is this guy? Right? They're going to come and hit that little picture. Who is this guy? They're on your profile. How are you showing up? So this is a dance, takes two to tango. Post correctly, engage, right? And you're going to win. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, same thing. Post engagement. And then drive people with curiosity over to your LCP, your lead capture page, your affiliate link. With this program, your affiliate link. That's all you need. They do the funneling for you. And you can share that in the comment stream, because if you're doing this stuff correctly, people are going to start asking you questions. Hey, what's this about? Hey, what's the product? Hey, you know, and that's a key way to then get in there and in the comment stream say, if you're going to do it this way. Some people are mysterious. They're like, no, you have to come and wrestle my link out from under me. You know, I'm not going to give it to you. Info, whatever. That's a cool style. I typically just look for an opening, right? I look for an opening. The first person asks me, hey, what's really going on here? In the comment stream, I'll be like, oh, go over, you know, it's this, it's that, but go over here and it's free training, free information. Here's the link. And I just, boom. If they ask you in messages, and you message it to them. So in replies, in comment stream, that's where you get your funnel link in there. Okay, so very simple process that I do. Advertising, we talked about this, whether you're going to structure yourself. Monday, I'm going to buy traffic. Every payday, I'm going to take a little bit of money. I'm going to buy traffic. I'm going to buy a solo ad. I'm going to shoot out some postcards. I'm going to let a company advertise via postcard with me. I don't care how you do it, but you got to spend some time and some effort consistently with a budget that makes sense to you, your personal budget. But you got to advertise and you got to get some new people running through, regardless of what you're doing on Facebook, Instagram. Don't get blinded by, well, I'm going to do stuff for free on Facebook first. And when that works, then I'm going to act like a real entrepreneur and choose to promote my business. Man, I'm telling you, entrepreneur mindset doesn't work that way. We go. We go, go, go. And so you need some advertising, some push. This is push marketing. You need to push people into your message, have them follow you on social media after. And then social media is more pull marketing, right? You're posting content, you're engaging to pull people to want to know more about what you're doing. That's pull marketing. We do that too. I do both, right? Not either or, I'm doing everything. So anyway, a percentage of every payday, absolute consistency is key here. You have to know where you're taking people, right? Here's where you're taking them, guys. Here's the sales process here. You're going to do content or you're going to push and buy traffic and push people through a funnel. Whether you pull, whether you push, here's where they're going eventually. Your lead generation, you're going to generate that lead, however you're going to do it, and then they're going to get to your presentation. That's the ball game. Get as many people as you can to those presentations, and then follow up like a pit bull. I mean, tenacious follow-up. Tactful, diplomatic, yes. Know where you're sending them, the training, your Facebook, your YouTube, whatever you're doing, but you got to follow up. A lot of times it doesn't matter, right, Michael? It doesn't matter how you follow up, but the fact that you did follow up, they're like, oh yeah, let me go. You know, this guy's actually following up with me. He's actually serious. Why? Because nobody does it. Nobody does it. Don't let that become your weakness. Leverage that into your strength. Nobody works the business. In general, I'm speaking all programs out there. There's so much money on the table. I've been buying traffic and leads from Greg Chambers for over a decade. Nope, Greg, nobody works the leads. My opportunity has been, I'm going to freaking work this lead. All this traffic, I'm going to actually follow up with them. And because nobody does it, it's kind of like shooting fish in a barrel, man. It's there. You just got to work your business, right? So anyway, follow up, close. Johnny, it looks like you're really ready to become a star in our team, man. Let me help you get plugged into the training. Let me help you set up your funnel. You know, there's no setup. You know, the funnel's right there, right? But let me help you, Johnny. Looks like you're ready to get started. Let's put you on the team. Shortstop or second base? What do you want to play here? Hey, you want to bat second? You want to bat fourth? What are you doing? Right? Closing all the time. Get them started and then promote into the training. That's key because that's where they learn this. Now you're replicating and duplicating and it's on fire, right? So keep it simple. Bottom line. Here's how we keep it simple. How much time do I have, guys? 1 minute. Okay. I'm going to go 1 minute. I'm done. I'm going to give you all these files. You can share info and post daily, raise awareness, read the slide. It's all cool, simple stuff, but check this out. Post daily. buy traffic, follow up. We talked about that. Content topics. Here's some content topics. Take a screenshot or get it from the slides. But these are very simple stuff. You find them anywhere. Franco, how do you post so much content online? You know, I become a content machine because I read books. I'm on podcasts. I'm not watching stupid shows on Netflix and chill every once in a while. But if I'm not doing that, I'm on podcasts to show me something that I didn't know. I turn my phone, my smartphone, into a university of freedom. Same thing with my YouTube channel. Man, I'm a content machine because I'm on these trainings. Plug into this training. You're going to learn some stuff that you learn on with these slides. Put it in your own words and bam, you've got content. There's no excuse for not being a content machine. Daily action, Facebook engagement. We talked about taking action. You don't have to get it right, guys. Don't wait until you're perfectly doing this stuff. I didn't. I was lousy at everything, but I was doing it every day. So it allowed me to get a little bit better. Pre-launch, existing funnels. Don't worry about your own this, your own that, your own brand, you know, all that stuff, guys. The psychology is forward. The message is here. Use what we give you. Look at that back office. You have Facebook posts, emailing, buying traffic, contacting leaders, SMS. Everything is here that you need. Look at the emails they send out. The system is sending this email to all your prospects. Are you kidding me? All you have to do is take this, reword it, post it on Facebook. Look at how I'm sharing it with you. This is from the system sent me this email. These are your messages. They're locked and loaded. All you got to do is get people to the information. Funnels, there's funnel number one, the one I'm using. To be honest with you, I haven't even had the time to even go through funnel number 2 and funnel number 3, right? This is it. Where do you find these? You go in your back office and bam, there's your link. Scratch out my name, guys. It's all good. There it is. You just go to invitations. Boom, you got 3 funnels. Just copy to clipboard. Go do it. And what do? Look at what I did. 18 years full-time, 6-figure earning in the business. I'm still copying and swiping other people's stuff. I saw Doug do this on Facebook. He fooled the hell out of me. I was like, what the hell is he talking about? You know, and then he told me, oh, dude, he laughed at me, right? Doug laughed at me like I was a newbie. I responded like he got me, right? And he got me. And then I'm like, hey, Doug, what's this about? You know, is this something different? Did you launch something? And he's like, you fool, copy, paste, send, buddy. This is the one thing that we can do that we can easily duplicate. And it's stuff that we're doing in the program. I'm like, really? Within 5 minutes, I copied and I plagiarized all of this stuff and it was out in the market for me, right? This is exactly what I did. I took this image, I put it on my Facebook and I just said, let me know. And read the slide. It tells you how it worked for me. Immediately, I started getting comments and messages and I led people to my funnel. I do the same thing any other new person can do right now. I'm just using what they show me how to do. And I'm done, guys. I'm going to give you the file. It's going to go a little bit slower, but I'm good. I hope that helps you out, guys. It's not a mystery. It's not complicated. Just take action.
That was awesome, Franco. I really appreciate that, man. There was so much in there. I wanted to let you just keep going for another couple hours because I'm sure you could have gone for another couple hours easily. There's so much in there, man. The things that you were spitting out there, I mean, the whole content spinning, the best part about that example about the Facebook post you use is that Doug spun that from Ari's post. So he copied and swiped at that. So it's, you know, I mean, remember the days of the content spinners? We would just take a little blog post, spin it out and, you know, do something. That really was key there, Franco, what you said there about adding your own little personal touch. I always preach that. Put your own little personal touch on it. Take somebody else's content, spin it in a little bit of your own personalization and put it back out there to the world. It's all about, you know, we're not teaching really terribly new stuff here. We're just trying to put it in a package that you might be able to receive it. You listening right now, you need to receive this information. Franco put it in such a simple way. I love that, Franco. Thank you so much for bringing that energy and content that you brought there.
You're very welcome, man. So many people get stuck trying to tinker with creating a funnel or this and that. Right here, you don't have to do none of that. You can go right into take action mode and let the system work for you.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah, go ahead, Doug.
I gotta jump out real quickly here, man, and just kudos to Franco, buddy. We've been marketing together for so long. We've been on, you know, so many places, and you just continue to bring this high energy, high value proposition to the table here, man. Totally free. I love it. Love you, man. And best to Pammy and the girls. You're awesome, man.
Likewise, brother. Thanks, man. Been decades now. We're still rolling.
We're still rolling. Love it.
Yeah, and that's one of the best things about this online marketing world is you start actually going to work and showing up and making these connections with other people. You build some solid relationships, and we all grow as marketers every single year too, because technology is changing, communication methods are changing, everything's constantly changing. So you guys that are watching and learning this training, don't think about just today. Think about a year down the road, 5 years down the road, how much more prolific and polished and smart you will be, you know, a month from now, a year from now, if you stay at it, stay plugged in to the online marketing world that we all are in. And if you're on this webinar, you're here to learn, and you absolutely learned a ton there. So you're going to have to go back and watch the replay to absorb the full depth of all the little nuggets that Franco just gave us there. We've got some other speakers on here, so we got to move on, unfortunately. But thank you again, Franco, for bringing that to us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, next we are going to move on. But before we move on over to Keter, we are going to jump on over here and give away some free swag and some free traffic. And so I've got a couple of names I'm going to throw out there. So if you're watching, I want to give you guys a big congratulations to everybody that has submitted a testimonial video. But I would like to give away a free hat and a free shirt to Monica Watson. Monica, you submitted your testimonial video. You followed the instructions. You submitted it. So Monica Watson, congratulations to you for going to work, doing your simple video testimonial. You just won yourself a free shirt and a free hat. So we'll get with you to get you your free shirt and free hat out to you. So congratulations. And then free traffic. Benny Wright. Benny Wright, congratulations. You submitted your testimonial video. You guys should all go watch Benny's testimonial video. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter about, you know, how critical you are on yourself, what you think is good or not. It's just about going to work and taking action. Benny, you took action. So congratulations. We're going to start sending some free traffic to your Finish Line Network affiliate links. So congratulations to Monica and Benny. I got to keep moving here because we're almost to the top of the hour, and I got to bring Keter out here. I'm going to unmute you, Keter. Keter, man, you're on the leaderboard, man. I think you're like number 8 right now on the leaderboard with inside a Finish Line Network. So that means you're doing something absolutely right. I think you're probably going to teach here a little bit on something that's very, very near and dear to my heart in terms of marketing. So Keter, come on out here and share with us what you have for our whole Finish Line Network.
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
All right, awesome, awesome. Man, this is amazing to be on this panel. I remember a couple of years ago, I used to watch Franco about 2-3 years ago in a different company that we started with. And I was like, man, this dude is crushing it. And now to be on the panel with them, you know, what really got my attention is this is just to show that the process still works. You know, if you're watching right now, you're starting from the beginning. You're like, oh my God, I'm starting from the beginning. I don't have a list. I don't have none of the stuff that Frank was talking about. Is that, you know, it's not going to be possible for me. It's just, I'm a proof of it right now. I was with Franco watching while you watching probably at home from a webinar a couple of years ago and watching him and just teaching the same thing, what I did. And I remember one time Franco came on board and he was showing his list, how much traffic is getting. And at that time, in a moment, I felt envious. I'm like, damn, how can I get the same thing? Why am I not having success? But you know what? I learned to flip my mindset from, hey, you know what? Let me learn what this guy knows versus, hey, I just want to get it without effort. You know, I just feel envious about it. So I went in and I digged into the training. I digged into what he was teaching. And now to be on the same panel and crushing it in this company, it just feels like, man, if you're watching from home, there's still hope. This process still works. It's going to work for you. You just got to take action. So my name is Keter, guys. I appreciate to be here. So what I'm going to do, guys, I have a quick slide. Let me see if I can actually share my slide with you. Since I know we already passed the time for a while, let me see if I can share my desktop. Okay. So if you guys can see me, I'm going to show you 3-step. I know they sent out the email today, and I was thinking about 3 steps to turn your phone into cash, which is what we do into the system, to this funnel. So I wanted to show you how to capitalize on the biggest launch right now on the internet. As Michael said earlier, Finish Line is really breaking. For the numbers that I'm seeing, it's really crushing it. And I know you're seeing the same thing from your computer and from your sign up. So let me get some expectation of what are you going to learn from my training. But just before I do that, I just want to get your mind to something. Success happens when opportunity meets preparation, which is what we're doing right now. Getting you ready, getting you prepared for what's to happen, because it's going to be crazy. You know, what's my goal? Okay, I'm going to show you 3 simple steps, 3 simple steps that you can use to make money online that I currently use. How you position yourself to launch for this launch and get your freedom, because that's how it happens to me. I want to share a little bit of my story with you, since Franco already did a training. So I kind of cut out a lot on my slide right now on what I was watching, because I don't want to be repeating the same thing. I just want you to get some value out of the stuff. So I kind of keep the storyline more instead of the training. So I'm going to show you how to make the most money, but working the least in this launch. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I'm going to show you 2 crazy things. One of them, I use one of the strategy to use. I know I'm throwing numbers out there, 150K in the last 6 months, but it's something I've been doing. I'm going to show you how to do it on Facebook. It's something I did last night. And I'm going to show you a trick that you can actually use right now. I'm not saying you'll do the same numbers, but you'll be able to start accumulating some traffic, some leads, and get some people through to your stuff. Okay. One of the reasons I do what I do, earlier we were talking about family. I'm a family guy. I have 3 beautiful daughters. I have twins. And the youngest one just turned 2. Her name is Elena. I got Ari and Bree. This is my wife on the left. That's the #1 reason why I do what I do every single day. The second reason is because I love doing what I'm doing right now, teaching other people, teaching entrepreneurs, which is being on this thing and showing you how it all happened. I started like most people. I was broke, just like someone was sharing the story earlier. I started broke from a 2-bedroom apartment, guys. This is the chair that I was working every single day, but I know something could change. I needed an opportunity. I know I was going to nursing school at that time. That time I had just got married to my wife. Going to nursing school, I lost my job. My wife lost her job, right? I was the only one working every single day to make ends meet, pay the bills. My car ended up getting repossessed, and it was totally crazy, right? But I had a wake-up call one day when I went on Craigslist and I found an opportunity. Someone posted, just like we asking you right now to post. Sometimes you just don't know whose life you're going to change. You don't know whose life is going to change by you taking action. The person who actually got me started into this whole field of online, she went back to doing her own regular thing, but she changed my life. And by you being here, I'm saying someone that invited you to this webinar, they took action that can change your life. You don't have to wait on them. You can come here and find all those leaders, find the right training, and make it happen. You don't have to wait on sponsor. You can just go and make it happen. I had a wake-up call. One day I opened my fridge and there was no milk in there, guys. And I'm like, man, I can't even afford to pay my milk. And it was like empty fridge. And this opportunity showed up. That was back in the days. That was an opportunity that showed up that, teach us and help us understand how to create income online. And I took action. I took action, just like you see this one is coming on your desk. Don't repel it. Don't say, hey, you know what? This is not for me. And I've tried before. It didn't work. I've tried before. It didn't work. But then I say, hey, you know what? This is going to be the time. Something happened when I opened that fridge and I see what happened. And I said, man, you know what? I got to change my life, man. Something got to give. So I took action. Here's the 3-step. I know you probably can guess it. Some people will say, hey, it's to get traffic. Some people call it the 3 C's of marketing: capture leads, getting traffic and convert in the back end. But really, I want to teach you something different. Step 1 is to get attention. If you really want to make this launch and start creating income, you want to make it happen for yourself, you need to be able to get attention. And the way I do it when I'm marketing my business, I get attention by being present. If you're going to be present, you got to be able to be present on those social media, those places where people are hanging. Right now, if you only have a Facebook account, get yourself on every social media platform. That way you can start accessing those billions of people that's on social media. You can start impacting them with your information. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, choose a couple different one of them. Be there. So once you're present, there's plenty of people on those places. And you can attract those people to your business as you start learning this information inside of the system. All those places, paid traffic. I was not investing into my business when I first got started, but now learning from the process now, you understand that when you sow a seed, when you take the money and you invest it, it's like planting a seed that you're getting ready to rip the effect. Now you're getting ready to start building this business. It's one of the most amazing things you could do. Okay, so I've done some solo ad, The second thing you're gonna need to do is to provide value. Now, value, we have an offer that has so much value in it. I have not seen anything put around like this with all the contests they have going on, with all the badges. You know, this thing offers so much value, and everything we're gonna be learning from other tap people, you've always learned something new. Just being on this hangout, I've already took so much pictures of all the slides that's coming through from Franco, and I'm like, this is amazing stuff. I can teach this stuff to my team, and you want to be doing the same thing because you're always learning, and this is an offer that's going to bring so much more people. Now, when you bring in value, you want to be memorable. That's what you want to do. What can you do extra? Don't just sponsor people right now. If you get people on your team and you start getting people in on board, what you really want to do is to be memorable. If you want to grow to the next level, you know, do something else. Do a little bit extra. I know the system is going to send the traffic. We're going to send the emails. We're going to send everything for you. But if you get, you know, 10 people, 100 people on your team, you know, do a little bit something extra. Get together with them. Maybe a phone call, something, you know, a webinar, whatever, a quick step-by-step guide that they can follow to get the same results that you're doing. A little reminder, hey, you know what? We having this live hangout right now. Can you guys please get on it? You'll get trained. You know, you got to do a little something that's going to make you memorable. Not just, hey, just the offer, but do a little something extra. And the third thing is sales. You know, the definition of sales is the exchange of commodity for money by taking action. But here's the thing you need to understand. You don't need to understand the whole sales process with this system, which we had to learn, I had to learn, but now you don't need to understand the whole sales process. All you got to do, here's why, you have a system now. You know, I wish I had a system when I first got started, but it wasn't so. I had to learn all these things, putting all the intricate details. Now we have a system, we can just send people to it. So you can just send people to the system. They're going to have the capture page. They have the follow-up. They have the offer. All you got to just plug and play. You can leverage your team now, which is amazing. I mean, I don't know if you guys seen the comp plan of this thing, but they have a way for us to leverage our team, not even on the technical side, but on the income wise, which is amazing to me. So I think this is going to be great. You guys don't have to reinvent the wheel. You guys just have to follow the stuff that we have in place. And once you do that, you're going to be able to crush it. So I'm going to close this by giving you one little piece of thing that you can do right now that's going to help you big time. Here's a quick thing. Now, I do YouTube. Some of you follows on YouTube, probably some of you know me or maybe not on YouTube, but I'm going to give you a Facebook tip real quick. Okay, I'm going to go to Facebook real quick. If you don't have a following, or if you're just getting started, if you have a few amount of people, what you could do, you can build a Facebook group, you know, start adding people who are interested in this offer, you know, say, hey, you know what, I'm joining this new thing. You put it on Facebook, you do a Facebook group, right? You're going to add those people to your group. So what you want to do right now, I don't know how many friends you already have on Facebook. You're just going to go to your Facebook wall, right? You're going to go to your Facebook wall and you're going to ask a question. Because let me ask you this question. What is 1 + 1? 1 + 1. The mind just goes, it's 2. Like, you know, even the mind cannot resist the question. And that's how I built my business on YouTube, anywhere. Whenever you ask a question, the mind want to prove that we're smart. So, or they always want to answer it if they know the question. So I lead my marketing by asking questions all the time. So I'll go on my Facebook wall right now and ask who would like to be part of something big, or what you could do, like Franco just teach. If you don't want to do it right now or you don't feel comfortable, because here, I have some results on my page where I say, hey, you know, I built this list, who would like some training? Then I add those people in a group. But what you could do is buy a little bit of traffic, get 100 leads or get 10 leads, whatever. The numbers doesn't matter, guys. Get some type of results, any results that you get, or get your badges, you know, put 3 of them together and hey, I just reached my milestone. I just got to hero right now. Who would like to get into this gamified system where not only you're going to earn those badges, but you're going to learn how to earn your freedom or start creating income online or start learning how to market, anything. Just ask question, who? Raise your hands up. Let me just go over this real quick with you guys. Hopefully you guys can see it right there. And I say, who would like to access this, bring your information, and raise their hands up. It's a question. Raise the hands up. And over here only, I got 74 people who said yes, 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 yes. Now, all I'm going to do with those people is add them to a Facebook group
Tell them to add themselves to a Facebook group and then give them value. Help them understand the process of the launch, what we're doing, and how can they duplicate my results? How can they do the same thing? So by leading with that, you don't have to have the whole big deal. You can just do that for any business, anything you're doing. But specifically for this is so powerful. Every time you get a badge, hey, who would like to know exactly how I'm getting those badges into this new business, new launch? You know, let me know. Say me or down below. Then you're going to have a bunch of questions. A bunch of people start saying me, add me. Then you add them to your Facebook group. Then you start building this group and you start giving value. You start growing. You start creating income. Just wanted to share that, guys. That's it, because I know the time's already 2. I don't want to take too long. We don't even want to talk about YouTube today. We'll talk about this thing another time. But take it away, man.
Dude, that was awesome, man. I really appreciate that. That rocked in terms of, you know, just the simplistic way that you delivered the training that you talked about there, exactly the same methods that I actually built my business starting out. I started out with some of those very same principles and still do them to this day. So it's absolutely spot on what you were teaching there. If you just unshare your screen there for a second. There you go. Very cool. That was just so solid. Again, one of the things I love about this is giving you guys not only an idea and a taste of the products and the stuff that we're going to be delivering inside of Finish Line Network, but this is stuff you can take and run with right now. As you can tell, Cater could have gone on for another hour, really diving deep into some of the strategies he was teaching. Franco could have gone deep into some of the stuff we're just skimming the surface. There's so much here, but at the same time, you don't have to feel overwhelmed by this information. There's so many simple steps that you guys are not even doing today already that were just given to you in this hour of training so far. I mean, you take those tips alone, you can start building that empire that you keep telling yourself you're going to build. You can start generating the kind of income that you've been wanting to generate online. One of the comments that I've gotten a lot when I teach on Facebook marketing, Cater, and I'm sure you could probably relate to this as well. People are like, but I don't want to post about business on my personal wall. That's my personal wall. I don't want to, you know, offend my friends or family on my Facebook wall. We're not teaching you to blast and change your whole Facebook profile first and foremost into a marketing platform and business. We're telling you do personal with business. But the answer that I always come to that, I respond to that with that objection of I don't want to post business on my personal wall is, what if your personal Facebook page could pay you $100,000 a year? Would you give up maybe 20% of your personal Facebook page to generate $100,000 a year, just potentially? I mean, I would say yes to that. That's actually what shifted my mindset. So that's something that I want you guys to think about that are listening to these dynamic and just earth-shattering golden nuggets that Franco and Cater just gave us there in terms of how to get that attention, like Cater was talking about, how to start generating that the traffic and the leads organically on your Facebook and social media platforms. So I really appreciate that. I mean, I'm over here taking some notes. I see Franco over there who just delivered a dynamic presentation over there taking notes. I see Scott over there taking screenshots of the presentations. I mean, if you guys don't think that we as instructors and trainers and leaders on here are not constantly learning, you guys are sorely mistaken. If you're not continuing to be a student at any level, you're going backwards. You're dying basically in your business. So we are all learning. We're all coming together. I love the talent that we're bringing together here. Man, this is exciting. I just want to keep going on training, but we've got to get moving on to some other things. Thanks again, Cater, for bringing that out here and delivering that. So those are some of the things you can look forward to. We've mentioned it several times here on how powerful this pre-launch period is. And if you're just now coming on to Finish Line Networking, you're just now starting to get the grasp of this. And I see that in the Facebook group. People are starting to now, just a few weeks in, are just now starting to really grasp the gravity and the strength that this pre-launch momentum is having. And that is why we wanted to bring you guys a little bit of an announcement here. But before I do that, I wanted to check over on the chat here because I know we've gone over a little bit of our normal hour that we go, but I'm going to let this go for a little bit longer here because this is a Saturday. We're hanging out. This is value-packed training. And so I didn't have any problem going a little bit longer on this, but I just want to hear in from the chat on Facebook over here and also on the Zoom chat. Give a shout out. What do you guys think about this training? Do you guys want more training like this? I want to hear that. Let me see a yes. Put your hands up. Let me hear that. They're piling in. I've been seeing wow, I can't even keep up with the comments, guys. This is all good stuff. Clearly, absolutely yes. Great value. Can't wait to see more. Can't wait for the products to be launched. This is, I mean, wow, I can't even keep up with them. So clearly everybody wants more training like this. This is the kind of training that you guys are going to get inside when we actually launch. But let's talk about the pre-launch here really quickly because we do have a pretty massive announcement that we want to deliver to you guys today. So I'm going to bring this back over into gallery view here for a second. We as leaders and team members, we're all a big family here and we're all in this business together. We're all working it together. I don't care if you just started 2 minutes ago or 2 weeks ago, we're all in this together. When we set out to launch Finish Line Network, our goal and our vision here was to bring along as many people as we possibly could. Whether you're showing up and you're like, man, I'm here and I don't even know what in the world I'm doing, or you're here and you're already on the leaderboards or you're already gotten your hero badge or your legend badge. I don't care what stage it is, you're here and you're contributing in a massive, massive way because you're showing up. We heard that on the training today. Showing up and being present was one of the first steps. So you're here and you're showing up and you're present, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this on replay. So we have a major announcement to make. We want to give you guys some extra time to really set the foundation of this pre-launch. When we said we wanted this to be the biggest pre-launch of 2018, we were not joking. And to really, really take this to the absolute next level, and to really give you guys that maybe just showed up 2 minutes ago and said, wow, this is an amazing thing during this pre-launch period that I can bring people in here and let them experience this for free. In order to totally shatter those records, what do you guys think if we were to tell you that we've decided to give you guys some extra time? Extra time during this pre-launch period. As it was right now, we were going to be opening the carts and stopping the pre-launch period, like cutting off that amazing opportunity this coming Tuesday. But we have decided collectively to give you guys some extra time to build your community, build your team, and we're extending it to September 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern. September 20th, 8 p.m. Eastern. I just unmuted all the leaders on here because what do you guys think about that? I mean, we're going to give you guys extra time.
It's awesome news.
Awesome. Yes.
That's great.
Scott, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know internally we were all excited because we were like, no, we should launch it. No, we should give people extra time. And the overwhelming consensus is that this pre-launch period is so phenomenal, especially for people that are just getting started, to get their feet wet in terms of getting people attracted, applying people, going for Doug's massive goal there of 100,000. I know we can absolutely hit. We could have hit it by Tuesday, but what if we could hit 200,000 by the 20th of September at 8 p.m.?
I'm on my 7 days off right now.
Yes. Oh, Scott just said he's got 7 days off. He is fired up. That is awesome.
So cool.
A few more days ago. So Greg, I'm going to bring you out. Give us a little more details on what that means. Oh, Doug just changed his number. Look at that. Doug.
Yes.
He's been showing up for 8 months.
Gotta go, man. Gotta go.
But you know what, Michael, it's such great news. And here's the real truth of this, really, when we talked about this, and decided really what it came down to, it was allowing people to really create their story they're going to have for launch. I mean, anyone who's just on this training and watched the value we have here, anyone feels this momentum, it's real, it's palpable. I mean, the idea of having that extra time, you guys, by making an extra $500,000, $10,000 at the launch, you guys have to understand, You'll be able to use that for months and years. You're building your story. Take this extra week. It's going to fly by. It's so fast. But I'm just telling you, people that are here, you guys, just congratulations. You're in such a great spot. Absolutely sprint over this next week because your story's being built. I promise you, we've been through this before. The last pre-launch that Doug and I did, the only regret we had was we ended it too short. We looked back 12 months and said, we had all that momentum, we chopped it. We're so thankful to be with Joel and Kitty and Paul and Michael and Doug and Chad, my partners, because this time around, you guys are gonna flourish. It's all about the value and the stories we're gonna be building together. So with that, Michael, back to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's exactly the word. I'm seeing it coming in the chats. People are saying, like, I can't believe I was just given another week to further grow my team. One person even had said, I've got an extra week to get the money together to go all in. I love that mindset of going all in. You guys have the time. This is a gift to you guys to go out there and further crush it. And the gift is thanks to you guys. You guys are the ones that are out there spreading the word, sharing this opportunity with everybody. And it's thanks to you guys that the leaders, the owners, Doug and Greg, were so compelled to say, we need to give them more time to make this even bigger, because you guys are literally out there expanding the imagination of what we already believed this system was going to be doing. But Doug, am I right? They're expanding our imagination and idea of how great Finish Line Network already is and is going to be.
No, Ben, you're absolutely right. I'm over here also looking at the chat, and
it's amazing.
Like going nuts over here. I'm looking at Scott's face, okay? I don't know if anybody can see Scott's face, but he's got this grin from ear to ear, and that tells me everything right there, man. He knows exactly what's at stake. Keeter the same way, and Franco too. These guys are beaming. They understand momentum, okay? And when you get into momentum and you get into that groove, unstoppable things can happen. So congratulations, first of all, to everybody, and Keeter and Franco, guys. I mean, you're models for excellence for bringing all the heat on today, and the training and the value, it's exceptional, and we're just getting started here, okay? This has all been on the free, so it's just mind-blowing what's happening. Thank you all very much. Paul, you rock, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Franco, Keeter, just again, I got to echo what everybody's saying. I mean, you guys crushed it. I was taking notes. Thank you so much for the value. And, you know, I mentioned this to some of the other leaders, the value you guys just brought. I mean, the problem with us cutting this off short was you guys couldn't implement to the full extent what these guys just delivered, and the momentum here is huge. And so now is the time for you guys to make that commitment and go, yes, I'm going to do what Franco told me. Yes, I'm going to do what Keeter just told me, and I'm going to take action and take this thing even deeper to the finish line and continue to duplicate those results. And every single one of you guys can do this. We have these calls Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Invite your team members to these calls. Send them to flnzoom.com. We don't drop links on here, but even if they're not registered yet, just say, you guys need to check out the energy, the excitement in here. Just send people to these, because that's another pro tip that's going to accelerate your growth and accelerate your team building. And then follow up with them after the training and say, hey, what did you guys think of what you just heard? I guarantee you, you start sending them to this kind of training, they will be signing up. They're going to be ready to join. I'm pumped. I'm always pumped, but I am so excited that we have extended the time, because the momentum is unreal. I've been in internet marketing for 19 years. I've launched a lot of products on the big marketing platforms. I have never been a part of a launch like this. I've never been a part of an opportunity like this. And guys, the time is now to jump in and get as many people. My Facebook's Messenger starting to blow up with people saying, thank you for the extra time, on top of what we're seeing in the messages. I mean, super pumped. And I'm excited for every single person here that's now going to get more people enrolled.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're pushing 70,000. I don't know if some of you realize, but in the last just 2 days, we've had almost 10,000 new people pre-register just in the last 20, 30 hours. I mean, that's the kind of momentum that's built up right now. We did not want to stop that and just halt that. We wanted to allow more people in. I think our finish line was already on this massive runway, but I think we need to buy out a whole city to start our finish line network line, because our finish line is getting so full, and we just want to fill it up even more, because we want to take along as many people as possible. Yeah, go ahead, Greg.
I got to share my screen here real quick just because I want to show people officially. So here's what happened, you guys. It is official. The clock has jumped. This is now all we've got right there, my friend Michael. So it's time to double their stories, time to really position themselves and, you know, really take advantage of these literally few fleeting seconds as it's going to turn out to be.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a really good reminder. You see that now on the countdown that's already live on your guys' funnels. That's the beauty of the technology that's behind what we're bringing you here. We're not just talking about technology, we're already implementing technology. So your countdown clocks have already changed. You guys have 12 days, 5 hours, 43 minutes, and 30 seconds to go out there. Oh, wait, no, only 28 seconds now. You guys need to go out there. And Paul just said it so clearly. Get them on these Facebook webinars. Send them to flnzoom.com. Whether they've already pre-registered or they're going to pre-register, get them to this. Our next one's this coming Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We're going to have more training. We clearly are getting the message from you guys that you guys want more training. So that's what we're going to be delivering to you guys. We line up these trainers to come online. They're coming on to give this valuable information to you. So a big thank you needs to go out to every single trainer and speaker that we've had on these webinars, specifically today to Franco and Cater and even Scott, man, the story that you shared, giving the inspiration that you gave to people today on the call was, I mean, that's invaluable right there. So everybody has something that you can contribute. And you need to remember that when you're going out there, you're going to start implementing stuff that you learned today. Remember that you have value inside of you that somebody is out there just dying to get. Somebody is out there needing the value that you can offer and provide to them today. Speaking of value, let's give away 2 more. I'm excited. This whole extension thing's got me really excited. We need to give away some more swag and some more traffic. So Doug's over there ready to take these names down. Let's give a free hat and free shirt away to Gregory Reading. He actually goes by Life Coach Greg, I believe. Gregory Reading, congratulations. I know you're going to rock a hat and a shirt with so much confidence. Super, super cool guy. So congratulations, Gregory. Great job on submitting your testimonial video. And then the traffic winner, free traffic going out to Michelle Henshaw. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Michelle Henshaw. Great job on submitting your testimonial video. Very real, very engaging. So congratulations to you, Michelle. A big round of applause to Gregory and Michelle for winning the free swag and the free traffic. Man, this was exciting. This was a good Saturday. I am pumped. Who is out there on the chats pumped and motivated and is like actually dying? Like, you know, you're sitting there saying, you know what, shut up, guys. I'm ready to go out there and spread the word about this time extension, this gift that we were just given to go out there. You guys need to go out there and take action now. Now is the time to go out there. Get them on our upcoming Zoom. Within minutes after this Zoom, you guys can be able to go and register for our next Tuesday. Every single person on this webinar needs to go and register for the next one. So in about 15 minutes after we finish here, you guys can go to flnzoom.com and register for our next webinar. You need to send that link out to all your team members. I mean, the value that was given here, just a little instruction about putting people into a Facebook group. The beauty of getting that engagement in a Facebook group initially is you've got them all there in the same place when you want to go post again in a couple of days. You don't have to go find them again. So that was awesome, awesome tip right there. Go out there and spread that word to everybody. I think I'm just checking the chat. Everybody's excited. I think I'm ready to release everybody to the world here and let them share the awesome news of Finish Line Network. So I'm going to unmute all you guys. Thank you very much, you guys, for being on this webinar today. The energy that you brought today was invaluable. Let's go out there and make it an awesome, awesome weekend. And again, September 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern is when, that is now the drop dead time when we're going to be opening up the carts and the official launch will take place and you guys can start purchasing your products and locking in your positions that you guys are all getting in right now. So thank you very much, guys, for being on here. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank
you very much. We'll see you guys on Tuesday.
See you guys.
8 p.m. Eastern. See you guys then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
day.